have the same questions for both of you. So I'm going to ask Dani to go first and then Spencer. Cool.
Perfect.
Lovely. So were you fans of the original series? Number one.
Absolutely. How could you not be? It was just such a massive hit when it came out. And I was just so excited to be part of that experience when we were casted.
Yes, loved it.
I would imagine you need to be to get into or be excited about joining this game. You were both taken out, unfortunately, by that tasty cookie. What do you think you could have done differently in that moment?
For Dalgona, I think I definitely went a little bit too fast. I think I was just really anxious by seeing the timer count down the seconds. I was very tired, so I probably was a little more shaky than I wanted to be.
I could have been a little more patient as well. I think it was around the 5-minute mark. I only had the little hoop of the umbrella left, and I was just getting too nervous, and so led to it cracking.
Yeah, you were under a lot of pressure from the beginning, pretty much. I know you were going through a lot of emotions when you made the decision to just stick it out. Do you still feel like you made the right choice?
Yeah, I came into there wanting to be able to give my best shot for myself, and to be able to try to make as many friends. And I ultimately wanted to be able to give everyone else a chance to compete as well. And I knew that if I didn't make a choice with those people in my line, then I'd be kicking those other 3 people out of the competition. And so if somebody has to take the harder route, then I'll take it for myself. And I sure feel bad about everyone else in that line behind me, but I know what I have to do.
And I agree. I do think you did the right thing, even though it must have been hard to fall on your sword for the good of the people. But with that, how is it being in a room full of 400 people playing the same game?
You can't imagine.
Yeah, it's exhausting for sure.
What about it is exhausting?
I think, I, for one, am an extrovert, but to be in a room with 400 people 24/7 and just having to interact nonstop or compete against them, it's just mentally taxing and it becomes very overstimulating.
I'd say that all I wanted to do there was to win and to make as many friends as I could. And so it's a really difficult thing when you're trying to make friends, but also knowing that you're going to have to say goodbye very soon.
Yeah, that's got to be hard. And my last question for you is, watching, it looks as stressful almost as the real show. Did it feel that way for both of you?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I felt relaxed at all during the experience. Like I said, it's 24/7. Like it's like you're sleeping in that environment, you're showering with people around you and things like that. So it's never ending. So it definitely was a stressful experience, but I'm very happy I had that experience.
The games themselves were as stressful, I feel like, as the show would be. But the time in the dorms while I was there, that was just a hoot and a half.
I love it. And I'm glad you at least got that hoot and a half before you had to go. Well, thank you both so much for chatting with me and sharing those little personal details. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.